Hello Virgo, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the career and financial energy for the sign of Virgo for the month of November. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's go and see what we have here for you, Virgo. Do make sure that you are subscribed to the channel for future updates from me. Going to be using a pyramid spread here for these career and financial readings. And I'm using the Gilded Tarot as well as the Kipper Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks, as always, in the description below this video. All right. Make sure we're all set up here and in view. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me for right now. We'll go ahead and put this up here, and then we'll also put this here. Okay. So Virgo, some of you are at a crossroads right now, and I think on the perimeter of your life, here, you have the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. Traditionally, I look at this as the past and the future, which I'm still going to be doing in this reading, but there's something here about these cards being on the perimeter or on the edges. And I will say that you have, in between, you have some good things here. There is some type of separation here happening. There is some type of disappointment here going on in your career life or in your, probably your career life, because I don't see any pentacles. And it's going to be very important here that you trust how you feel about this situation. And I think while most times, career and emotions, they don't always go well, I think that you need to follow your feelings as it connects to your career, okay? This is advice that I would give most people, just about everybody, but, for you in this reading, I think you have to follow your feelings here. And some of you are contemplating like which path to go on, or you will be in the future here. You will be if you're not currently at a crossroads, you will be in the future here. But in the overall situation, you do have this Queen of Cups, which is about trusting your intuition, okay? The Queen of Cups has a high EQ, emotional quotient, okay? They're good with feelings. They're good with understanding people on an emotional level. This is one of the major intuition energies in the tarot. And so this is a message for you to follow your feelings as it relates to your career. Some of you, I think, are disappointed about something that's happening career-wise here. And I say this because you have this Five of Cups, Page of Cups in the past. Five of Cups is really somebody who's down, they're disappointed, they're melancholy. They are really focused here on these three cups that are spilled, but if they would just look behind them, they have two opportunities or two cups that are upright. And so when you get the Five Cups, it does ask you to look on the bright side. The best way forward is to look on the bright side when you have something like the Five Cups. And personally, I truly feel that it always gets better, or we always have an ability to make things better. It's just a matter of putting that into action and also kind of changing your vibration, changing your mindset. And so, positive thinking is extremely powerful from my experience and in my opinion. And guess what? Positive thinking is 100% free. You're free to do it. It doesn't cost you a thing. And it can really bring a net positive into your life versus negative thinking brings a net negative. Simple, right? It's simple. You have this Page of Cups here, which is an offer, okay? The Page of Cups is an offer. It could also be a creative invitation as well in your life. It could be a creative invitation, could be an offer, what have you. But, I think for some of you here, what's going on is some of you may miss the offer, or you may feel like you've missed the offer because you're in this you're sitting in disappointment right now as you have this Five of Cups. And so I guess what I would say is do not miss out on an opportunity here because you're discontent with your current situation, or because you've had disappointments in the past. Just because you've been in a situation that's been disappointing doesn't mean that the new offer or the new opportunity or the new situation is also going to be disappointing, right? And so something that's coming to mind here. In the future, we have the Two of Wands and the Three of Swords here. So take a look. So we started this reading off here. First three cards are cups. Okay, they're cups cards. Cups connects to feelings, emotions, happiness, all of that type, love. But we're not looking at love. We're looking at career. In the future here, you're transitioning out of that. Okay? You're moving out of that. So I do think that some of you are like dealing with the emotional side of work, career. But coming up here, there will be a choice that is placed in front of you. All right, the Two of Wands, this person needs to decide on which wand to pick up or which path to walk down. The worst thing you could do with the Two of Wands is stand at the fork in the road, because that means that you're going to stay here. Five of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. You're going to stay in whatever's going on here. Okay, you want to move away from that. All right, you want to pick a path that brings you joy, which is another virtue of the cups, joy. But you have this here with the Three of Swords, right? So you have to separate. You have to separate from whatever's going on right now, because it's not working. It's almost like it's not working here. That's my feeling. But you have this, we're going to go through in just a second here and get some clarifications, to see what this to get more details about this. But it's like you do have an opportunity, and you do have a choice with the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. We always have a choice in life, we do. And our situation can always get better. And that's what I feel like I'm here to say to you today. So let's go ahead and let's start moving out the pyramid here. So you have the Five of Swords. Ace of Cups, there is the opportunity just being confirmed here for sure. And again, Page of Pentacles. And the Three of Cups. So confirmation after confirmation, okay? So you are moving into joy in your career. Let's look at this Three of Cups, okay? Do we want to start here? Let's start here, since I already said it. Look at this scene on the card. These three people are in joy. Like, they're in a period of joy right now. They're dancing, they're celebrating on the cups above, the cups are overflowing, the vibes are high, the energy is good. That's the Three of Cups. It's about celebrations, it's about good energy, it's about connecting to joy. It can represent like your social circle. It can represent like, if this was a love reading, I would say this is bad news, because you have the Three of Swords, Three of Cups, which can indicate like third-party situations. But that's not what this is about. This is about you moving into joy very clearly. This is a confirmation that where you are now is not where you should be, according to this reading, if this reading is for you. And instead, what you should be doing is transitioning to this celebratory energy and this lighthearted, happy, jovial, joyous energy with the Three of Cups in the future. Now, that's going to require that you separate from something here. Five Swords, Five Cups, just loss, okay? Disappointed because of somebody or something here in the past with the Five Cups and the Five Swords, right? This person in the background is down, they're defeated, but they're not out, okay? They're not out of the game. Five Swords is a totally recoverable situation, and it says that you can get yourself out of a challenging, sticky situation. You have this Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, rather. So the Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, this is double confirmation of a happy offer, a happy invitation, or a happy gift from the universe here, showing up with the Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. Very clear. Aces can represent invitations from the universe. Pages can represent messengers from the universe. This is the happy flavor, or the happy variety, when it comes in when it comes in cups form. And so this is something that makes you very happy. That it's like, who doesn't want to do what they want for their career, right? Who doesn't want to do what they love? That's what the Page of Cups, Ace of Cups is telling you in this career reading. The Page of Pentacles is the financial side of this, right? It is also possible that you have to decide between two or more offers here, as you have this Two of Wands fork in the road with double pages. That is definitely the case. But it could also just be saying that it is great to go in the direction of what you love, but at the same time, you do have to be practical. You have to look at the material side of this and so forth and so on when you look at this, right? And so I think that that's also part of why, why this is showing up as well. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at these Kipper cards here. Let's take a look at what we have in these Kipper cards. Let's see what we have. Let's get a few of these cards here. Okay, there's one. I think we're gonna take that one. Can we get like one or two? There we go. All right. Oop. All right. Messing up my pyramid here. All right. So we have, wow, interesting. We have false person, child, mature man, and mature woman. Well, if this doesn't give me family vibes, I don't know what does. It just seems like, this could be, well, this is a counterpart in the Kipper deck. And so I don't know if you're dealing with, some of you, there is a financial side to divorce, This won't come as a surprise because we have false person here in the past with the 5 swords, 5 cups in the past. This won't come as a surprise, I don't think, to you. So it's not like I'm breaking the news here that some of you could be going through the financial side of divorce. This is a career and finance reading. So that is certainly potentially a thing. But I think for more of you here, this is about maybe even, you really want to go in this new direction, but somebody doesn't, like maybe your family doesn't understand. Maybe your family doesn't understand why this is such a tough choice for you or something like this. Change. Yeah, some of you are moving out, moving on. Change represents travel or move away from something. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get some more details. I'm not getting a whole lot from those oracle cards here, but some of you may. I think some of you will understand it more than I will. So you have the 6 of Cups, you have the Temperance card, and you have the 4 of Pentacles. All right. 6 of Cups, memories of love or memories of the past. This is about memories of the past. It's also what is familiar. It's the family energy. It is family energy. It's something. It's like your childhood memories. It's the feeling of being home. You know how that feeling is. If you're somebody who's ever moved away from home and then you go back, there is a unique or a special energy to that, isn't there? Certainly something I've experienced. But this is something that I think it's a return to something that's familiar or something like this here. Basically what I'm saying is with the 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 6 of Cups, it's like this previous situation really did some damage. And, you're transitioning away from this to something that's joyous, right? I think the thing I really want to leave you in this reading is trusting your intuition that you're able and capable of connecting to joy in your life here. Okay, that's what feels like is coming up. The Temperance card is about your situation turning around. It's about alchemy. It's about combining elements. It is about doing something. Aligning your actions, and aligning your thoughts and your actions to bring something in. It's about balance. It's about hope as well, and it's a really big card of healing. Most importantly, I think in this case, it's about healing. And I think that you're healing this past situation. Don't hesitate as you decide on the path here with the 4 of Pentacles. You have the Hanging Man and you have the High Priestess. So at the base of the pyramid, to start this reading off here, we had this Queen of Cups, right? Now we have the High Priestess. Both of these cards are major intuition cards. Major, major intuition cards in the tarot. The two most intuitive cards in the tarot, in fact. And I said this from the beginning that you should really trust your intuition here. This is very important. And what else did I say? Allow your feelings to lead you forward, right? Allow your feelings to lead you in the direction that you need to go in your career. And this is showing up again. It's like, you can't see, it's like the water on the High Priestess is murky, right? You can't see to the bottom of the ocean floor on the High Priestess, right? And so you just have to trust what you feel about what is down there. And, you have the Hanging Man with that, which is letting go of this painful situation in the past as it's stacking up here, letting go of that. At the top of the pyramid, wow, Ace of Wands. You're physically getting started on this new beginning. The Ace of Wands is something that makes you extremely excited, extremely happy. I'm very happy to see this for you. This feels, the Ace of Wands is something that you get fired up about. It's something that you get fired up to start, And it's an exciting time when you get the Ace of Wands. Perfect energy for starting a business. It's like the card you would want to find. You have here the Two of Cups partnership on the bottom. It is possible that some of you are dealing with like the financial side of divorce. Not everybody here. But I also think you're partnering with yourself here. And what I mean by that is you're connecting to your intuition to really allow your feelings to lead you forward. So a good yet challenging reading. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Please do hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.